Yo guys, welcome back to another video on our channel, and today we've got a slightly different one for you. It's not a tips and tricks, it's not a class out video, but I'm actually going to be showing you guys how you can turn your gaming clips into TikToks and make them look very professional, HD, and just really good quality as well. If this isn't for you and this isn't your type of video, I understand this isn't something like I normally upload, but if this isn't for you, then click off the video right now. It's fully understandable, I'm not worried at all. If this is something you're trying to learn, then stick around, it's going to definitely help you out and you are going to learn something here today. But quickly before we do jump into the video guys, if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe and notifications turned on so don't miss any more videos on the channel. We've just hit 7k subs. If we can hit 8k on the ASAP, that'd be absolutely amazing. If you do enjoy this video and it does help you out, smash thumbs up. Let me know if it has helped you in the comments below. I'm gonna jump straight into it right now. So guys, to make my TikToks, I actually use Adobe Premiere Pro. It's pretty cheap to pick up if you are looking to spend a little bit of money and get a good editing software. If not, there are some free ones out there. DaVinci Resolve is a very similar one that can be used as well. And basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start a new start a new project. We're going to call it TikTok video because, you know, we're making a video on how I make my TikToks, and we're just going to press OK, load this one up here. And what I like to do for my clips is I then record a little bit of me talking about what's going to be within the clip, like a literal 5 to 10 second clip of me talking about what's going to be in the video. So I'll show you now that I'll just drag it from my files. Let me open up my files and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. So I'm just going to grab this from my USB, we're going to drag it into here and then just drop it in when it is imported. So now that this is imported, I know that I messed up the starting bit. I was going to record the video here, and all I need to do is basically come to here. I'm going to drag this scene from my files into this little box down here. Once it's in here, I then drag it onto the timeline, and I'm going to move along the top here to see exactly where I want to be. And to zoom in a bit more, if you guys don't know, there's a little bar down the bottom here which you just literally slide. It's going to zoom you in and zoom you out a bit more. And basically what I'm going to want to come and do, you guys can hear, this is the clip I'm talking about when I first start. I'm just going to let it play out. It's literally like 5 seconds long. So I'm going to press play now. You know them times when you're having a rough day in Warzone and one of your boys just turns you the fuck up? Just watch this clip from Dez. It's absolutely unreal. So there you go. Just basically saying that I'm having a bad day in Warzone. One of my boys has got a good clip. It's turned me up and now I'm feeling good. Right, so I'm going to cut just before that. I'm again going to play it out. I could skip through it, but I play it out just so I can be deadly accurate on it. And as soon as I stop talking, I want to pause it, then cut at the other end. If you guys don't know how I'm cutting, by the way, it is this little tool here. It's called the razor tool. You can press C on your keyboard to bring this one up. And I'm just going to cut exactly where that line is because it means it's going to be straight. It's going to be exactly where you want it. So as soon as you press, just before you press play, you obviously before you start talking, you want to cut it. And as soon as you stop talking again, you want to cut it there as well. So now I've got this little clip right here. So this is just my intro clip of me talking, which is perfectly fine. We're just going to make sure it's right at the start of the video. We're going to drag it right to the front, and we'll bring our timeline back to here and just sort of zoom in to up to the minute mark, because obviously your TikToks can't be more than a minute anyway, so you don't need to be, if it's over a minute, you want to make sure you are cutting down to under a minute. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to my Twitch dashboard and I'm going to find my clips. If you don't use Twitch and you just get them off your PC or whatever it is whenever you're playing, then what you want to do is just obviously find the file that you are trying to use. And as you can see, Turn Me Up Dez is what I titled it because I then remembered this. I title my clips on Twitch for any of you guys that are using Twitch to sort of what I want the clip to say at the start, if that makes sense, just so I can easily remember the clips I want to make and the TikToks I want to make, and then remember also the TikToks and where the clips are that I want. Obviously, Turn Me Up Dez, I read this earlier, I thought, right, the TikTok I need to make is the one of Dez turning me up. So here we go, we're going to now find it, we're going to download it by clicking share, and then just click download like so. It will then start downloading in the bottom left. As you can see, it's got 10 seconds left, so as soon as that's done, let me just drag this back over here. And that is already done. Then I'm going to go to my download files on my PC, obviously. I'm then going to drag the clip from my downloads again back into this little box down in the left hand side. You don't have to drag it there, you can drag it straight into the timeline, but I prefer to just drag it into where it is there. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag it from that box and I'm going to drag 2 copies of it over. And I'll show you why I'm going to do this in just a moment. So I'm going to drag it over twice, and then what I'm going to do is mute the bottom clip. So we're going to have one of the clips has got sound and the other one doesn't. And then what we're going to do is we're going to find where you want the clip to start with your reaction. So basically what I mean by this is there's going to be you with the reaction to your clip. Say you hit like a nasty 3-piece. You want the clip and your reaction from when it starts in. So what you're then going to want to do is you're going to want to find the very start of where you want the reaction to be seen and you want your face cam to be on screen. So I know Dez is literally about to get a kill so Dez is about to get a kill here. So what I'm then going to do is drag my reaction or my face cam that I started talking off about, where I was just introducing the clip. I'm going to drag that so the end of it is where I want the clips to start, okay? So the end of it, of me talking about what's in the clip, is going to end when I want the clip to start. Then what we're going to do, again, grab the razor tool. We're going to inline with that, which it will line up itself. It should snap to the line. And what we're going to do, we're going to cut away at both of the front of them so that it all starts in the same position. And then drag it back to the 0 spot right there. So now that that's done, we're in a situation where we've now got our clip where we're talking about what's going to happen within the clip, and then as soon as that finishes, the clip that we want to show is going to start playing. So we're in a good spot right now. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to sequence in the top here where it says file, edit, clip, sequence. I'm going to click sequence settings. I'm then going to go from frame size, and it says 1920 by 1080. We're going to flip this because obviously TikTok is completely flipped. You want it vertical. So we're going to go frame size is going to be 1080 by 1920. And then just click OK again, and it will just reformat it. So then we're in a situation where obviously nothing's fitting the screen. We've got black borders and everything. First step that I'm going to do is I'm going to take away on the clip that's not muted, right? So whichever clip you've got muted, you want that to stay the full length the whole way through. The clip that isn't muted, you want to cut at the end of where the speaking part is, okay? So obviously this clip here is where I'm speaking, so at the end, this one, as you can see, isn't muted. It shows you down the bottom there as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to snip that at the end, and you're going to want to actually delete that. And the reason for this is this clip that's now shorter is going to be our face cam of our clip where we're reacting to what's happening. So basically what's going to happen is where I'm going to be talking about the clip now, there's going to be nothing interesting really happening in the background because I'm just talking about it and explaining the clip before the clip starts. So we're then going to what I just done there, by the way, was I clicked on the clip. I'm going to come over to editing at the top here where it says learning, assembly, editing. You want to click editing, and then once you've clicked on the clip, you're going to come to effect controls, and it'll probably look a little something like this. You're then going to want to click the down arrow on motion and click on position, which is then going to allow you to adjust where you want to put the clip. So as you can see, I put mine so it is at the very top there. It sits in there nicely. It's like the perfect border. I'd like to try and make sure mine is central, and to just make sure them they're central, this first number here where it says 540 has to be 540. That means it's center. We're then going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to click on the clip, which is going to play the whole way through. We're going to click position, and then we're going to just drag it down, adjust it to the size by putting on the different things. Very easy to do. It shouldn't need too much explaining. If you do have any more questions, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them as well, by the way. Again, that's not center, so I'm just going to click 540 in there, and I'm going to do that. So now we're in a situation where if I start playing this, it's going to be me talking about what's happening with a little bit of gameplay in the background, but the clip hasn't yet started. Okay, so just watch this, for example. You know them times when you're having a rough day in Warzone, one of your boys just turns you the fuck up. Just watch this clip from Des. It's absolutely unreal. So then, from that point, from it's unreal, as you can see, the game sound is then there. The game sound is now unmuted. That's the difference. And it's going to play it out, and the clip begins. This is where Des starts getting his kills. So what I'm going to do, again, is I'm going to go back. I don't even need to go back. So I'm going to click this clip that we've not yet edited. It's not got, as you can see, the ones that we've changed the size of have got the yellow FX on, right? Because I've changed them. That's the effect that it's got. Whereas this one hasn't. So we're now going to click this one, and this is going to be the face cam. So what we're going to do, we'll click position and just drag it up until you can see your face cam, and then start dragging it out and pulling it to size. I'm going to just do that. Whack it right on top of the screen like so. And then that's there, and that's my reaction cam. So now we're going to go back again. Obviously, as you can see, the gameplay, there is obviously the full clip of gameplay is where the clip's going to be, and it's got the background clip as well. That's muted because I don't want game sound whilst I am introducing the clip and talking about the clip. The game sound then kicks in, like I said, once we stop talking about what's happening in the clip. We'll just play it all the way through right now. You know them times when you're having a rough day in Warzone, one of your boys just turns you the fuck up. Just watch this clip from Des. It's absolutely unreal.
That's the difference.
So obviously the clip starts then playing. Des is going to do his thing.
Desi, turn me the fuck up, baby.
Obviously you've got my reaction with the face cam in there, which obviously...
Oh, turn me the fuck up.
Someone clip that. That was
disgusting.
So that's the clip that I want. That is exactly what I want to do. And then I am going to add in a little effect that I do have. I did actually buy these. I don't make them myself. And basically, once I find them, I'm just going to drag them in to where am I? Hold on 2 seconds. Let me just drag that in to here. And basically, all this is it's going to be a little pop-up on screen. And it's basically just going to remind people to hit that follow button. So, as you can see, if I just play this now, it's going to pop up, follow. And I'm going to want to move this. If you're wondering where I got this from, it's from Create a Set. If you guys know FaZe, I'm sure you guys know FaZe. T-Wop, I believe, is the guy that makes them, or was in charge of making them anyway. And they're available. They're pretty cheap. They're a great price for a good bundle as well that you can get for YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Anything that you guys do promote, create content on, you are going to want a pack for. They do offer all kinds. So I'll leave a link in the description for them. This isn't sponsored or anything like that. It's just genuinely what I've always used, and they're really, really good, especially for the price that you do get. So as you can see, I've sort of put that underneath where my face cam is. It's not in the way, it's not too big. It's just going to remind people at the start.
Just watch this clip from Dez's app.
So it's just going to remind people at the start to hit that follow button. So, you know, you're going to get some followers from the video. That's going to remind them straight away. It's going to pop up. And then obviously when I stop talking, the clip starts playing. That's when the action happens. That's the bit that people are there for. They know what's about to happen. They then can see what's going to happen. They can see your reaction to it, etc. And it's just the easiest way of doing it. So if you have struggled with this, but if you have struggled with any of this, make sure you just go back, rewatch the video. Hopefully it wasn't too quick and it was slowed down enough so you guys can understand. Basically all I'm going to do from here is I'm going to end up clicking file in the top left. You can save it if you want to save it, just in case anything does happen, or if you know if your Premiere Pro is known for crashing, I definitely recommend saving it. But I'm then going to click media. I'm going to come down to export and I'm going to click media. Once I'm at media, I'm going to change my format to H.264. That's just the best one that I found that works for me. Should work for you as well. And then when it comes to preset, you're going to want to come down to mobile device 1080 by 1080p HD. What this is going to do is it's going to add black borders to the side. So the way that I take mine from my PC to my phone, I upload them to OneDrive, go onto OneDrive on my phone, download them onto my phone, and then just crop the black borders off in Photos. Very easy to do. Just click edit, click crop, take away the black borders, then save it, and then upload it to TikTok, and it'll be perfect resolution. When you do go into TikTok, don't forget you can switch your uploads to HD by 1080 HD. So if you don't know how to do that, basically when you're starting to write your caption, it will say more options, and then it will say share in HD or upload in HD. Just make sure that is turned on. If you don't know how to do that, if you can't find it, just watch a YouTube video, and I'm 100% sure there's a video out there that will tell you guys exactly how to do that. But once I've changed the preset, all we're going to do is scroll down this a little bit here, and we are going to change the bitrate encoding to VBR pass or 2pass. That's what seems to work best for me. And then we're also going to click use maximum render quality on this little box down here. Once they're all done, you can click export. And then once it has exported, it will obviously come up with the bar, and it will show you guys that it's finished exporting. It will be saved wherever you've got them to save. Mine's in my Adobe doc. I just go to documents. Off default, I think it is where mine are. You go documents, Adobe, Premiere Pro 14.0, and then it should be in there, I believe. If not, then just make sure you look at where they are saved and which you can do within the settings. Hopefully this video has helped you out. If it has, smash thumbs up. If you've got any more questions that you need answers to, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my very best to answer them for you guys. If you aren't already subscribed to the channel, with notifications turned on, so don't miss any more videos on the channel. If you do enjoy this type of video and there's anything more you want to do, maybe it might be thumbnails, whether it might be how I edit my videos, whatever it is, let me know in the comments and I'll consider doing some more types of videos like this as well. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the next one in a bit.